Startup Bootcamp is an accelerator for fintech, insurtech, IoT, smart cities, mobility, etc. Basically, it allows an entrepreneur to bring an idea to fruition. It can be two people in a garage with an idea that's been bantered about but has a validity in its proposition. It can be a minimal viable product that's already built, but it's scaling it up to the next level. It's actually how to build a business, how to be a tech entrepreneur, and how to collaborate with your target customer set who is unique. So we work in 7 different programs globally. We actually have a new program called CoLab, which is the next iteration of the accelerator program, which is really about designing POCs and moving as quickly into collaboration as possible. But Startup Bootcamp basically brings together bank partners, entrepreneurs with ideas, investors, and then watches the magic happen. So for the first time, we get non-innovation people coming in and taking a look at how a solution is designed, how it's tested, how it pivots and how it iterates, and how you actually bring something to market. And it allows them to see what agile looks like, what sprints look like, what design thinking is, what human-centric design looks like, and then being able to take that back into their own organization. So a lot of the cultural transformation or the lessons that are required to really be able to do a digital transformation start in the accelerator programs like Startup Bootcamp. The really neat thing to see is the collab model where the banks have actually gone through some of those learnings and now have the capacity to digest that big whale of fintech bite by bite, but they're now able to actually digest it. They can sit down and eat a meal rather than just taste a little and nibble, have an amuse-bouche, or catch a whiff that's coming from the kitchen. So it's a big challenge when it comes to culture being an impediment to digital transformation, because digital transformation is not about the tech, it is about the mindset. And that really happens when you see people building new things, new ideas, and taking new concepts to life, and then trying to do it in a very well-governed and very traditional, very bureaucratic and risk-averse organization like a bank. But there are some that are doing it and doing it well. Collaboration is one thing. I think the inevitability is that we are going to be moving away from the notion of money. And the money will no longer exist as we understand it, nor will assets exist as we understand that. And because we've been able to produce and create so much data, data will actually be the new asset class that we'll transact in. So the things that we've traditionally attached ourselves to that have importance or that have value are going to shift. And that does mean the nature of collaboration between tech and finance will change. Whether banks will remain banks as we understand them, or whether or not they'll be custodians of our, well, now that GDPR is pretty much in effect, as of now. The fact of the matter is our privacy and our very personal sensitive data is actually going to be of the utmost importance, and that's the stuff which banks will be taking care of. It will no longer be assets. It will be our privacy and our identity that they are custodians of and help us facilitate the permission or the access and the validation and authentication of that. So is tech going to be, is it fintech over banks? Is it banks collaborating with fintech? It doesn't really matter. The entire model is going to change. Who wins? I have no idea. But I'm hoping that it's the individual that is able to take the actual financial and commercial value of their identity and their privacy and being able to understand that and harness that and capitalize on it, and both parties win.